PRA.
Feeling like I'm made for this. All the nights I spent off in the spot. Oh yeah, I tried for this.
Damn expensive.
Feeling like I'm made for this.
Made for this, made for this, made for this. You gotta ask about me. My reputation speaks for itself, man. Let's get it.
Feeling like I'm made for this.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, they ready. Okay, hold on. They more ready than I am. Hold on, let me get into my mode. Hold on. You already know what this is. Hold on. You already know what this, man. You should have had the shit rolled up or the shit even loaded up, man. KUSH and CONVO, we in the building. I got two special guests with me tonight. I really shouldn't have to introduce these ladies. The city should know who these ladies is because they've been taking everybody back to fucking detention. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Ladies, tell them who you are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lil Naj. 2-4 Barbie, period.
And it's your girl, Skylar T. Turn me up, don't turn me down. Period.
So, I want to let you know right now I'm mad at both of y'all right from the beginning.
What? The period?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with the period. Ain't got nothing to do with the period.
No, so we wore it out.
What it got to do with is every time I heard from you so far, I heard Naj with a whole bunch of Naj on there. You said this Naj from the two. Yeah, don't come here being bashful on my show. And you didn't even say I miss Do It All.
Oh yeah, and it is Mrs. Do It All because there's nothing I can't do.
No. Okay.
Really, thanks.
So you already done told the people that you are from Austin, right? Homegrown. Tell the people like the area of Austin you from, where you grew up at.
I mean, 2-4 Barbie. If you're really from Austin, you know where I'm from. But I'm from Northeast Austin. I went to OBJ, so that just explains everything.
Speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself. Like, the trenches. Maybe not. I feel like East Side is like the lowest.
Do you feel like your area has changed since you first was growing up over there to now? I know they're doing a lot of remodeling, gentrification, stuff like that.
Cause I'm not East Side. Like I'm Northeast. So I feel like they just kind of started to gentrify. The closer to downtown, I feel like that's what's more gentrified.
Okay. And Miss Do It All over there.
Mrs. Do It All, you feel me?
Tell the people where you from, your neighborhood, your stomping ground.
I was born in Austin, Texas, and I live like outside of Austin, but I'm still in Austin. So Austin, Texas shit. I ain't even gonna speak on a city that I grew up in, cause fuck that city. I'm doing it. It's bigger than me.
Where you grew up at?
Where?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where you grew up at?
Where? Like I said, I'm not putting that city on. I'm doing it bigger. It's bigger than me.
Okay, so do you not want to say this city because you feel like this city didn't really support you in what it was you was trying to do, or is it something that you just didn't like from when you was growing up?
Well, there was things I didn't like growing up, but I'm not putting them on only because I'm doing it. I want to do it bigger than just my small town city. Like I was born in Austin. Any small city, like where you say we from, you gonna say Austin. So let's say you Manor, Elgin, Round Rock.
Sorry, cause
yeah, they be serious. Louisiana too.
I'm from Fort Worth, like calm
You
down.
know what? I can feel that though because I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. But anytime I do music, no matter what city I'm in, I never aim it for the city I'm in. I always aim it for people outside, so I get a better. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
But the way you just like, it's like you don't even want to let the people know.
I mean, people that know me, they know, because I've said it before. Like, it's not a secret, but that's just, why put that? I don't want to continue to say it when I know I'm doing something bigger than me.
Okay. All right, so I want to get into something that got the city talking right now.
Like, thank you.
Y'all did a cipher, Back to Detention. So when y'all did this cipher, was this based off of who they felt were the top, like, female rappers in the city? Like, did somebody, who put the list together? How did the concept come together?
I told Pete Killer, I'm like, that's why I can't eat him. I started rubbing for us. But me and Pete Killer, like, I had an idea to do a cipher, and I had told TJ the DJ, because I heard when I pop Austin Media, and I was telling her about that. And I want to say she told me Pete Killer, somehow me and Pete Killer both was talking, and I was telling her how, like, we need to, like, all collaborate. And then I was just throwing out names like all the girls I know from Austin, like really.
So it wasn't no particular
No, nobody was left
criteria
out.
for this cipher.
Yeah, we wanted to really try to include everybody, but you know you can't control. Like Chiquita was supposed to be part of it too, but she was sick, and I really fuck with Chiquita. Like
she just dropped the song. She just dropped it, bro. First 30 seconds of that whole hard, like she hard.
And then we just went from there. We made a group chat like it was real quick. We all just started chopping it up.
Y'all came together, made it happen.
Go for it.
Getting too much shadow from this microphone. Crazy about that.
Okay.
Keep going. We edit that out. That's fine. Sorry, y'all.
So no, you good.
Like pay attention to detail.
Yeah,
I care too much.
How long? No, I don't say how long you've been doing music. Let's go back. What was the first moment when you realized, like, hey, I want to be on the stage. I want to go to the studio. I want to record a song. Like, this is what I want to do with my life. Like, how did you know this was your calling?
Type shit.
I'll let you go.
Honestly, for me, like, I feel like I was already built for. I was born for this shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, growing up, I was always interested in music, dancing to music, all types of music, and so I'm honestly glad that I came up how I did because I love different types of music. I could fuck with country music. I could fuck with R&B music. I could fuck with all that shit because, like, it's bigger. I just love music, like the beat, the lyrics, when it all comes together. That's just how it just feels good to me. And so honestly, just growing up, listening to music. And then I was with my brothers and my dad. They loved Lil Wayne. Like, what is it, No Ceilings? We used to listen to it all the time. And just being in the back seat listening to it, I'm like, Lil Wayne hard. Like,
so would you say that's your inspiration too? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That's what made you feel like, okay, I can do this.
Like, I listen to him now and I still be inspired because I'm like, wait, he said something. I have to be like, what the fuck did he just say? I have to think about it. Like, you have to really think about what he says because he's so clever with that pen. He's so clever. And yeah, so he's my inspiration. Like, just growing up with my brothers, my dad. That's when I found out I was passionate about music. I started dancing. Like, when I was younger, I would do dances to songs and stuff like that. Went to the studio to sing, actually. I started singing before I started rapping. And I was probably in middle school when I went to the studio to start singing. That shit was whack. Like, it was not good at all because I was young, didn't have a good voice, didn't have control. But yeah, that was my first time, like, really just growing up. I knew I was built for it, honestly.
Okay. What about you, Nas?
Well, I kind of always, like, loved music before. Like, I used to dance, like, cheer, stuff like that. But I feel like...
Is that, like, the gateway for y'all?
Low-key, because if you're in school, how else are you going to get attached to music? Like, you can do choir, dancing. I did choir, yeah.
I forgot about
that. And so, just, you know, joining the dance team, you get to learn different types of dances, like ballet, contemporary, shit. All that, like, they teach you different things, and it's a good experience, especially now, what we're doing, the fact that we learned that is going to help us develop and become bigger than what we are now.
Yeah, because you hear the music differently, too. Like, when you're a dancer and stuff. But I actually was going to start DJing. Like, I feel like that's what even made me, like, think about taking music seriously as like, something I should monetize. Because I'm a tourist, so, like, I went to school, like, for communication and stuff. And then I graduated early, and I was like, fuck it, like, I'm finna start making music. Because after my friend said that, I was like, wait, like, I don't know, I just really started, like, just thinking about, like, my history with music more. And I had wrote my first song, actually, when I was still at PV. Like, I remember I had wrote it in my apartment. And I showed some people in my family, and I would always tell them, like, tell me if it's trash, like, tell me if I can't rap, because
you can't ask your family members.
Well, no, I would show friends and family, but also just, like, people, I would just show them. Anybody I showed, I would tell them, no, like, tell me if you don't like it, because, like, I really wanted to, I feel like I felt aligned, because there was other stuff going on, like, my grandfather had passed away, like, just, like, being moved away from, like, all the people I had got close to in college. It was just, like, a transitional period. So I feel like me starting to write music, it was, like, an escape. basically.
Yeah.
But like my parents, they both love music. My daddy, he loved like Houston, like Zero, his favorite rapper.
Yeah,
My mom, she like just got Erykah Badu, like.
See, that's the
Even
type of
like-
stuff that I'll have to wake up and clean my mama's house to on
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah.
some
Every
shit.
Sunday.
For real.
Every Sunday.
My mama still listens to Zero. She got the CD.
No,
She
my
put it in
daddy,
her, little thing
he
to
a
listen
preacher
to.
now, but he loves him some Zero. Like,
You good. You good.
Okay.
You good.
but also,
But you still ain't told me, neither one of y'all told me, like, what was that
That moment.
that you knew, like, this is for me.
that's
like-
what I was gonna say.
Okay. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Me first. That moment, honestly, when I graduated high school, like once I graduated, I was like, I gotta wake up every day and be happy. What am I gonna do to be happy? Like, what can I do differently? I'm gonna work, make my money, but outside of that, what else can I do to be happy type shit? And so after school, I was like, I'm gonna just go hard. And I knew I was built for it because I was also on the drill team in high school. I was a captain. So I was already, doing shit. So once I graduated, I'm like, I know I love that. I know I'm already attached to music, dancing. I know I can, every time I hear a song, I try to make my own song. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna just chase my dreams. Like I said, I feel like I was already built for it. So once I graduated, I was like, I'm in control. I can do it. Like, I can do anything I put my mind to now. So that was my moment. I was like, okay, I don't gotta go to school. I don't gotta wake up and go to practice at 7 up. Actually, because my mom used to go to work, I used to sit outside of practice for 4 years. Sat outside, nobody was there, sat outside for 20 minutes, waiting for my coach to get there and the rest of the team, because I had to get to practice. So, shit, I didn't have to wake up early no more. Shit, I'm gonna figure out what I gotta do to be happy. That was all it was. Like, just chase. It's just, I keep saying it, it's bigger than me. I always say that, but it's just bigger than me. Everything I'm doing, and it all falls in place. Everything fell in place as it should, and it worked. It's working.
What's your defining moment?
Kind of piggybacking off what Skylar said, like, I feel like once I started making music, I realized that was, like, the release that I needed, like, because it's a lot of shit that I had, like, went through in, like, high school and stuff, like, bitches, like, hating my guts, like, not liking me for years and shit, just, like, terrorizing me, like, I had my first boyfriend, he was just not shit. So, like, going through all of that, but I feel like when I started making music, it was just, like, I feel like everything clicked, like, and then, like she said, like, I feel like all the shit I've been through, it kind of built me, like, I feel like now, because to be an artist, you kind of have to have, like, thick skin, so I just feel like I know it's, like, destined to happen, like, that I'm going to be big in the city, but I feel like I already, like, people gonna say whatever, like, if somebody don't like my shit, like, even how you were saying, like, you can't tell your family, even anybody I show, if they don't like my shit, even though it hasn't happened, really.
I don't tell people.
Like, no, I make people, I'm a tourist, though, so I'll be like, tell me your honest opinion.
I don't tell people that's me.
Well, I feel like how
I
can
just
you
let
get
them
better?
No,
You know?
I just let them listen to it. I be like, hey man, I heard this song, bro, check this out. And I let them listen to it. Because if they know it's you, they probably not, you know what I mean? Some people gonna give you honest opinion, some people ain't. But if they just a random person, they're gonna be like, oh, well shit, I rock with her. Oh no, I don't like that one. And then be like, okay, tell me why you don't like it. And then once they tell you, like, okay, now I know what to go back and fix.
They're gonna be
and
honest,
then,
for sure.
and then tell them then you let them know it's you.
Well, see, I feel like people, I don't really, like, tell, like, even people I work with, they don't be knowing I make music till, like, they see some other shit. Like, I just kind of, like, when people hear it and then they be like, oh, like, that's you, like, especially, like, dudes. Because I feel like they always, like, testing my gangster when they really, like, oh, like, my friend be like, yeah, she made music. Like, they've told me, like, they'll be telling niggas, like, yeah, my friend made music. Then they'll show them, like, my music and he'll be like, oh, wait, like, she actually hard, like. Because I feel like because you a girl, like, they be thinking you gonna be. But I feel like for me, just all that shit, like, I just know whatever people say now, like, even if they don't like it, because people not gonna like your shit. It's people that is, like, hot, like, I fucking hate that song. What's that song? Hours and Hours.
I love that song.
I fucking hate that song, but so many people
What
love
is
that
Hours
song.
and Hours?
It's by Mooney Long. I do not like that. I don't know what it is about it. It's not a bad song. I feel like I can say that it's not a bad song, but I still just don't care for it. But I'm saying that to say, like, it's so many people in the world that love that song. Yeah. So, like, I feel like you just gotta, like, reach I'm trying to like reach whoever I'm supposed to reach. Like I really don't care like who don't. Cause I feel like I'm meant for this, so I just like it's gonna happen. Whether people not liking you is gonna come with it. But all the shit I've been through is just like people can say whatever. Like when all that shit come, I feel like I'm gonna be ready, prepared.
So you say with people not liking you, okay? So let's get into this. Do y'all feel like, or do you know you can see the hate from certain females, or you feel like everybody's just the whole female rap scene is just all love. Everybody's cool with each other.
I mean, I ain't worried about that. I don't, like she said, they say they don't fuck with me, but I say it don't even matter. Like, it really don't even matter because when you focus on what you're doing, like, what they say truly, I mean, anything gonna make me turn up. If you say I'm good, if you say I'm whack, if you say if I suck, I'm gonna go harder. If you say I'm live, I'm gonna show you why I'm live. So it's just motivation regardless how they come in. Anybody, it's like, I mean,
if anything, it's like undercover. Yeah. But like, who cares? Like, you know.
Honestly.
I feel like if somebody was like to diss me or something, like I'm gonna like defend myself and diss back. But like, I feel like I don't know. Like, I feel like it's all love that I've seen, but I feel like we all know how life is like. You know, some people just, you know. I just feel like you gotta be careful, like when you like meeting people. Like me and Skylar, like we work together, but I also like have gotten to know her as a person. So like
that lead me into my question, because I was wondering, because I see, like I said, I researched y'all after I seen y'all do performances and stuff at different places, and it seemed like y'all it's like this. And I was wondering, like, how y'all met or how y'all got cool, and the people that's in the actual Back to Detention Cypher, like, how did all y'all, you know what I mean, get together and vibe like that?
I feel like with me and... Oh, yes. We met at a performance, actually. But we already, like, knew of each other, but that was our first time, like, really, like, meeting each other. And I was looking forward to meeting her. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it was gonna be fun. It was gonna be good vibes, and that's what it was. Like, and that was like a year and a half. I want to say year.
That's like when I first started rapping. That was my first show.
For real? Oh, that's what's up.
That was like one of my first real show.
I don't know how long ago, but it's been over a year for sure.
But we had took a picture and everything. Like, I feel like I'm like an energy person. So I feel like it already was like good vibes. Like.
And then after that, like, once I found out she was on the Cypher, I was like, okay, Naja on that hoe, like, And then she was right after me. I was like, it was pretty loud.
How did y'all pick the order in the Cypher?
It just, well, how did we? It just happened on accident.
Just sent the list, and then it was just like,
we had to change it up too, though. Like, once you make the list, we kind of... Did we change it up?
No, I didn't. I stayed. I feel like ours stayed.
Yeah. Well, for sure. Ours
it was always 1 and 2. But I never was tripping about... I feel like the placement don't really matter. Like, I mean, it do, but, like, I feel like you just got to kill your shit when it's your time for a cypher. Give it all you got.
Y'all think y'all rap better than me?
I never heard you rap.
You said better?
Yeah.
Better than you?
Yeah.
A better is subjective, awesome.
I'm just messing with you.
But I'm like, is you finna rap?
Hit that hoe.
I'm trying to see, like...
I want to show y'all. So I told y'all I was going to bring y'all here to give y'all flowers, right? For the things that y'all are doing in the city and the music that y'all are putting out in the city and the moves that y'all are making besides the music, right? So this how tapped in. You good? I got you. This how tapped in I am. Who want to go first?
For what?
Who want to go first?
Okay.
You want to go first? Okay. So, your song Body. Right?
Body?
Yeah, you got a gold background on your video? You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, were you in that dress?
Yeah.
Oh,
Block. So, when you go into the studio, are you going in and you picking lyrics first? Or you got the beat first? Like, how are you coming up with these songs? Because when I listen to that song, and then hearing you talk just a few minutes ago, you said, oh, I had a boyfriend who wasn't shit. Like, is this, like, music depicting, like, your actual life experiences, like, that you're going through in that moment?
Not in, I mean, I told you I'm sensitive off camera, so I feel like I had many heartbreaks But I feel like that was a significant heartbreak. But I feel like I take pieces of everything I've been through and put in my music. So it's never a song is just about one person. It's more like. But with Blocked, I heard the beat. Because I'm like a big beat person. Like, if the beat don't catch me in the first, like, 5 seconds, then I might
skip it.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's what's gonna make me like the songs I really like. I feel like it's the beat that really is like carrying it for me. So I found the beat, and then I heard the hook. Like I remember I had heard the hook immediately when I found the beat, but I be like writing like sporadically, so I just had the hook for some time. Then I finally went back and like wrote to it because I was like, how am I gonna come on this hook? Because I feel like the hook already hard.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because, like, I forgot what interview I was saying this, but I literally recorded Blocks, like, 2-3 days before I had did the video. Like, I just be having like, songs in my phone and my notes. And, like, I be here and there, like, I be practicing it. But I just hadn't recorded it yet. But when I went, I was like, shit, it's gonna have to work. Cause the video in 2 days, like, everything was booked. But I just knew it was gonna, like, because I don't know. I feel like I just have that much like belief in myself. Like
it worked out too. It looked real nice.
I got so much belief in myself that I didn't know you was gonna come in here talking about zodiac signs, right? But check this out. I'll show you my paper over here in a little bit. But I had a question I was gonna ask you about. Were you a deep, like spiritual energy vibing type person? And the reason I came up with that is because in your video you was burning sage, right?
Yeah. And I had the cards and shit like.
So I guess we figured that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody want to know about their zodiac sign, it's who you need to tap in with.
Right here.
Well, I want to start doing readings too. So.
Who shot that video for you?
Morty. I love Morty.
Who was that? Y'all got to remember I'm not from here, so y'all have to tap me in with everybody.
Well, it's crazy because he's from here, but like somebody that's not from here, like one of my photographers, he put me on to him. I didn't even know him. Like, but his Instagram is Morty's the Potter. But he's so good, like, and we birthday twins. So I just feel like we got like chemistry, but he can do like a lot of shit, like effects, and he's definitely like my favorite videographer.
So you dropped one song that I found in 2021. You looking at me like you don't know your catalog.
No, I do. But I'm like, I only have like 3 songs released.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you talking about my first song?
Yeah, I tried.
I know.
Well, I know it too because I tracked you down.
Yeah. I'm like, it wasn't too much to find.
So that was your first song.
No, G. Yeah. Well, that's actually the second song I ever wrote. No, G. I wrote this other song called Arrogant. I never like recorded that, but it was good.
So when you did this No OG, were you in there by yourself when you recorded? Since you were just starting out, like
no, when I recorded it.
Yeah, you had like I know you had an engineer and stuff, but I'm saying like, do you feel more comfortable in the studio by yourself, or do you feel like you need the energy of your people around you while you record?
Nah. I don't really need people in the studio. I actually prefer just me in the, like, unless I'm like in a vibe. Like for my birthday, I had my friends come.
Okay.
But it was just like 3 of them, I think 3, 4. But I don't really like a lot of people. I feel like it's too much energy, you know, like, I don't know.
Sometimes people be playing in the studio, like, I'm not.
You know,
it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care for people in the studio. Because I feel like it's just like a distraction. Even if it's like good vibes, it's still like a distraction. Like, I feel like you can really go in. Like with Noji, my cousin, he's like my first like producer that will record me and stuff. But he's a Taurus. So I feel like we just like everything was like good, like I don't know.
It was just meant to be.
Yeah. Like, but he's the one who really like he recorded a lot of my early songs that I be like performing and stuff.
So you say early songs, but I only found 3 of them. So where do I go to get the rest of this catalog at?
Well, the rest is coming. I feel like I'm a very like intentional person. So like I haven't dropped some of the songs yet, but I've been performing them like every time I perform I have like a set list depending on the show. But this year I want to drop more because last year I feel like I did a lot of performances because I wanted to just like, you know, get my face out there. But I feel like now like I have so much music that's like in this phone, like, it just needs to be dropped. But it has to be like I don't just like to drop just because.
Are you performing this Saturday?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm performing on Friday though.
In Killeen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I seen that one.
What's that? That's
The fashion show.
Which one?
It's
Which
a
one is
fashion
Big Gang having?
no questions asked.
In the
Top of
same-
the year thing. Yeah, y'all heard about that?
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be, I guess, with 3 shows going on out there.
God damn.
Yeah, might have to
I
go
see
out there.
Naughty going. Shout out Naughty.
I ain't been on the ground very much today.
Yeah, and Trey 600.
Okay. I got a question for you. Have you ever performed your Super Gremlin freestyle?
Man,
No. I have
Why
not.
you crazy.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
You don't never just be like, I'm gonna kick my shit off with this shit.
For
I
real.
don't know. I feel like the only reason I haven't is because it's not my, like, beat. So, like, if I'm somewhere else and it's my first time performing, I don't be wanting like, I would never do it, like, first if I did. Because I feel like I don't want people to think, like, oh, like, she good, but, like, that's somebody else's beat.
They
Like,
gonna be thinking
No.
about other songs.
you know?
See, you thinking
I
about
want to be
it.
original.
You're thinking about it the wrong way. If you go in the club right now and that Super Gremlin come on and you see everybody start bouncing and vibing,
For real.
that's
It's so
automatically
popular right
kick,
now.
it's gonna kick your energy up
Yeah.
when you go into your own original shit. You know what I mean? Your lyrics is original that's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shit is hard.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just
But
saying.
see, yeah, that's not out because I should put it on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
But you can't.
You can't put it on Spotify. Hey, alright, so
You can actually, cause Mulatto dropped hers.
yeah,
I was
you just put it as
You
a
can
cover
have to put a
song.
remix or like you have to put it as a remix.
Okay, because I feel like I had tried to put it somewhere and it got copyrighted.
I definitely did
I
it
think
with
it was,
Pretty Rich Freestyle. I think that. Well, I didn't take it, but the beat is Sweeties. Like it's on all platforms.
Okay, Naj. So I will take a break from the music real quick. Tell me about this water that's sitting up on my table.
These are my little water bottles. Somebody got them made for me, but yeah, I'm gonna sell them for like $10, like at my shows and shit. So if y'all want some
Wait, you
water,
selling water for $10?
because look,
You can save it. You
I
can
look
mean,
at the material. I feel like
I
it's like
don't
a
know.
souvenir. Like it's like a.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
get-
I haven't
mean,
even opened mine.
$4.50?
I work $10 of your time. I feel like $10. Like
You
you
see
pay
it.
$10 for a gram. Like
Who paid $10 for a gram?
Anybody used to.
Yeah.
People don't get grams
I mean,
nowadays.
I don't really
but
pay for weed.
grams was
these
$10.
days, but-
Grams people would get a gram. Okay, I know. I used to back in high school. I wasn't gonna smoke that much.
Yeah, but
I
$10 for
didn't
a gram, 2 for 20. Like
People
I
used
would
to
do
spend
2
$10 for
15.
some
I
weed.
get it.
You know what?
15.
You
Cause
know
I feel like
what?
your weed not that good.
And I love the fact that you on your hustle so hard and you ain't budging off your $10 that I'm gonna buy one of them to show
I'm
you.
not
with.
heavy.
Wow,
Oh,
what's she?
period. Look, we gonna get yours right.
Can I get a buy one get one free though or something? Half off.
You could get 2 for 15.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
gonna get one half off right now.
2 for 15. It's a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a discount. She
Back-
can give it to him.
Back to you. You as a person. How did you? We were talking before we clicked the camera back on. Your name. How did you come with that? Like, how did you decide
Naj?
that? Yeah, how did you decide that's my artist name?
Well, everybody already kind of called me Naj. Like, I feel like you have to be really close to me to call me by like Naj look. Like I feel like if you don't even know me like that, you only know Naj, because that's like my social media. But even like my family and stuff always call me Naj, like Naj Posh. So like, but I was just telling her like a lot of people think my rap name is Lil Naj. But it's Naj, all caps,
it's not.
all caps with a motherfucking exclamation mark.
Yeah, because guess why I know that?
What?
Because
You
I was one of them people that was looking for you, typing in Lil. I'm like, why the fuck ain't she coming up on this motherfucker? Like, I know she has an IG. I said, you know what? I had to go to somebody else's IG and scroll through in order to find you.
But people was already calling me Lil Naj before music. So I feel like that kind of just like, I would say that's one of my aliases, I guess. But like,
you need to make it to where we can find you as Lil on there when I'm typing in
No,
Lil.
but I didn't want to be a Lil because I feel like there's so many Lils.
Okay.
I feel like you just get lost in the sauce when you a Lil. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like Naj, my name is like already unique. So that's why I didn't make that my official rap name. But people still call me that, so that's why it's like on my social media, but I don't know. Yeah. I feel like you just, it's so many love.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not unique.
Okay.
Being female rappers, do you feel like y'all get overlooked?
No, because
Underestimated.
we
Not
definitely
overlooked.
You said
We
now.
looked at.
You said now. What do you mean?
No.
So you
But
felt like
that's
y'all
not
were
female
being
rappers,
overlooked?
Like, well, not just Austin, like, you know, Glorilla popping.
Yeah.
Well, me, I don't know. I only really listen to female rappers now because a lot of female rappers are dropping, so it's easier for me to listen to them. So, but I feel like work ethic, women be going hardest. A lot of women that's really coming for it, and that's just how I feel.
That's why I said we be underestimated. Like, I feel like people, like I was saying earlier, they just be ready to be like, oh, like, she not talking about shit, like, because we women. But
Okay, so I'm coming to you too. But this is for both of y'all right now.
Okay.
When you say y'all feel like y'all underestimated, do you feel like it's because most people look at female rappers and be like, okay, all she finna talk about is I'm twerking this and I'm breaking this nigga down and I'm this, that, and the third, and they feel like you can't give them something different?
And it's like, even if we is, though, niggas been rapping about what they've been rapping about since the beginning of time. Like, I feel like, and like you said, for the woke rappers, the rappers that don't rap about shit like that, they don't even pay attention to them. Not saying that, like, that's why. Like, I rap about whatever the fuck I feel like. But when niggas be trying to say, like, oh, all they rap about is they coochie, like, y'all been rapping about y'all dick since I was a little. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, it's just an expression. Like, it's just an expression.
So you're right when you know you're
right. Some people be scared. I was just reading something. Some people be scared to say the things. Like, some music really be making people feel good. Because it be shit that they be wanting to say, but, like, they feel
like they can be judged if they say it. Just
but like,
people gonna fuck with that. Then,
like if Meg Thee Stallion saying it like confidently, like that turned them up. Like,
well, since you brought her up,
I fuck with man.
So, is he guilty or is he not guilty?
I mean,
that don't got nothing to do with.
They already, the shit already came out. I'm like, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
But
going to jail.
But from the information that you have from it,
Honestly,
and what we got to see play out in court, is he guilty or is he not guilty?
Personally, I just feel like what would she gain from so many people like turned against her already? Like, what would she gain from just drawing a line and saying he shot her?
True.
What would she gain?
She went
you said true?
I mean, yeah.
Is that true?
What would she gain?
What's she gonna get?
So we're all gonna overlook the eyewitness that said he saw the female fire the first shot.
So was he knocking down both of them?
Hold on. Yes.
Supposedly.
First.
Damn.
Did you hear the call though to the jail? Like, I feel like he did it. Like,
no,
I don't really understand.
what he is saying to me, from what I heard on that call, it makes you look guilty because you should have never called her. But what I heard on that call was a person that was wasted and really does not
Remember.
have true recollection of how all the shit happened. His DNA was not on that weapon. It
And
wasn't
how
on
you
them
know that?
bullets.
You was there?
No, the forensic specialist came in and got on the stand and testified to it.
No, but if they tested, like, if it was
That's my question.
if it was so,
I go off
if
what they
you're
say.
saying is so true, like, I feel like he would have not. Like, it's so easy, especially she's a black woman. Like, I feel like if they wanted to just
I feel like
let him get away scot free, they really would have let him away. I feel like it was too much evidence against him also. But I also used to listen to Tory Lanez, so I feel like I'm not like biased in this situation. Even though I fuck with Meg, but I just feel like women, anything like sexual assault, like abuse, like I feel like we have to like think before we just like speak, because people are automatically like gonna gaslight you into. That's why a lot of people don't speak up about shit. Yeah. So I feel like it was like a power move for her to like take it to trial and do all the shit. But I know it was also like a stressful thing to like, because so many people just like turned against her. Right. But that's the theme I be noticing, like people like the love train, like I don't know. I feel like it's a difference between fans and supporters. Because I didn't watch like a lot of artists, like people be loving them, like then something happen, like, they turn on them so fast, like one thing.
I don't really rock with so much artists and their music before I figure out them, like their energy, their vibe, like what type of person they are. You know what I mean? I check with people and be like, you know, have you ever had any interactions with these people? You know what I mean?
I actually met Meg though, so maybe I'm a little biased. Like I met her, like it's crazy, like it's just how I met her is so crazy.
Was this at your school, maybe?
No, she had like, remember she used to have them hottie parties. She had a hottie party in Austin. It was like during South by I think. And we had went like, but it was crazy. It was just like at an Airbnb. Like I remember we got there like on time. They just let us in. I thought it was gonna be like a whole thing at the door. Like we just got in and she came downstairs like, and she gave me like 10 Hennessy shots. Like she was just throwing ass, like living life. Like it was some other rappers there too. It was Queen Key, Dreezy, I think, Malibu Mitch. And it was somebody else. I cannot think. But yeah.
See,
she was cool.
But
like,
when I hear you say she gave me like 10 Hennessy shots, and then I hear people say like, man, she be wasted, bro, like out of control. Like,
but I mean, who don't be? People be act like they perfect. Like,
no, I'm not saying you perfect, but that's when I say, okay, it all starts to add up if everybody is saying this about you.
Yeah.
But I mean, who is that? Such like a oh my gosh, like she be drinking. Like
no, I don't have a problem with you drinking. I'm just saying if everybody's saying that you can't control yourself once you're drinking, that's where I have a problem.
But I feel like if you were referring to the shooting, she didn't shoot herself. Like that's not because she was drinking. But also I feel like people just be so judgy. But like, not to say like anything is like an excuse, but like she did like. She has no core. Like she lost her mom, her grandma. Like she don't have her dad.
So she finding her way through life.
Yeah, it's just like, and she young as fuck. Like she just going through the motions. Her shit is just broadcasted, so people gonna have something to say about it. But she doing the same shit that people be doing. That's like in our age group. So I feel like people be kind of just dragging stuff. Like
okay.
Be like, oh, she's an alcoholic. Like. Child, you be drinking like I feel like everybody be drinking like
everybody gonna have a good time.
And sometimes you get drunk like sometimes you just drinking cute like you just like right now we have our little daiquiri and wine. We just but sometimes you cutting up like last night.
We cutting up.
Speaking of last night, that brings me to you over here.
Okay.
you got some news you would like to share about last night?
So actually I won my face off. I won mine cause
what? The pop your shit. Don't sit pop that shit.
I don't even be like that. I don't even want to come off like that. It's just I'm a genuine person. I'm humble, and I know it's bad to be humble sometimes if you look at it.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you,
if
stop
look at
being
it,
humble
yeah.
because it gets you nowhere. That's why I had to start this shit.
I feel it. And so, the thing is, I'm not humble when I write my music, because when I write my music, I'm in a whole different zone.
Yeah.
But in real life, and me as a person, I know I'm hard. I know I'm that. I know I can perform. I know I can get the audience's attention. I know I can do it. So why, talk that shit when all I gotta do is do it? And that's just, if y'all was there, y'all would have seen it. And yeah, that's just me. I pop my shit, talk my shit when I'm in the studio. Like,
Who was your opponent last night?
40 low. And she did what she had to do. She said she the acapella queen, and she did her little acapella, and she did it. Like, she did a great job. She did a great job.
And then you came up behind her and tore that motherfucker down.
Yeah, it was actually, I had one to toss, so like I got to choose who went first and second. And the whole time, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I've been studying, watching. I got there early, so I was able to watch all the performances. This is the thing. I'm gonna put anybody that's watching on game. Y'all didn't look at the judges. Y'all didn't perform to the people that were trying to score you.
You just drop your jewels like that.
No.
Performers need to know that though.
Because if you're in America's Got Talent, but it was also the setup too. So you gotta pay attention to the details. If the judge is not here and the audience not behind the judges, you have to. That's why I won, because my stage presence. I made sure I was 360 with it. Like, I was looking. I wasn't just paying attention to the audience, because we got audience here, judges behind me. That's 3/4 out of the whole square. So, like, I have to make sure I was looking at everybody, making sure I got their attention, making sure they was listening to my lyrics, all that. And so that's honestly, truly why I won, because it's the details. Because the thing is, 40 is hard. Like, 40 is hard. I'm hard too, though, and that was the thing. It was gonna be a tough competition. Everybody was looking forward to it, and so as the performer that I am, it's the details. Cause it's Austin, Texas. People fucking with people already before I even got on stage. 40 had her people supporting her. I had my people supporting me. People was gonna turn 40 up. People was gonna turn me up. But how can I get everybody to turn me up? And so that was just the key to it, and I played my cards right, because I won the toss. And so if I didn't win the toss, I still was going to do it, but it's all about the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So your song last night, was it the song to say, sometimes I look back just to see how I jump? That song you did?
Nah, that was actually for the Cypher. That was a little verse.
Okay, so what song did you do last night?
I did Back Now, and that's another thing. Like, if you're doing a competition, you want to make sure you choose the correct song. Mm-hmm. If you have an opponent, and you know that's the plus, knowing who you're gonna go against. You know their type of flow. You know how they gonna come, and you know what you gotta do to take it to the next level. And I have different types of songs. Like, I could have put out a song that I haven't dropped yet, and it could have been on some real shit, like on some emotional shit, but real shit that everybody gonna fuck with. I ain't even dropped yet. If I knew my opponent was gonna come on some emotional and like that attach the crowd differently than I could on some sympathy shit. But I can't do that with Back Now, but I got songs that I can do that with. So it's all about the opponent, and you gotta come correct, figure out like what you gotta do to kind of amplify or make it a real competition.
Okay, so before we dive into your music, I saw something else come across my screen today too.
Today?
I think so. I think it was today.
Okay.
You got something coming up in March?
Oh yeah, it's unofficial. I have an unofficial South by Southwest show. 2 shows actually that I'm gonna be doing. Yeah.
Don't just say 2 shows. Yeah, like tell me the rest. Is it an all female show?
Oh yeah.
What you have?
So there's one all female show, and then there's another show. Like, I was just talking to him today because he has like a I want to say like podcast, but he has different things. He's already working with artists. He's networking. He's marketing, doing interviews, doing things for himself. And so, and I've been seeing him. He's from Houston, and so he been doing his stuff. And so, like, he hit me up, and I was like, I'm trying to get on, regardless if it's unofficial. I'm trying to get out there, regardless. It's about the audience. It's about me building my fan base. So shit, I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'm down. But he just fuck with me, cause I heard he be taxing.
I saw my group chat.
Exactly. But and then when they said that, I was confused. But I really don't know. But we gonna see. We gonna see how it go. I'm gonna be there, pop out, go to the address, and have a good time.
Okay. So you call yourself Miss Do It All. That's your name. And I told you I wanted you to give me something different. Give the people stuff about you. You know what I mean? That most people aren't gonna be tapped into and know about you. So, what made you give yourself the name Miss Do It All?
Honestly, because like this past, 2022, I was doing more than just rapping. Like, cause I wasn't doing as many music videos as I wanted to, but I was focused. I was doing music as well, but I wasn't doing as much as I wanted to. And I realized, like, I do a lot. Like, I do a lot, and I'm not only focused on one thing. And some people put me in a box as a rapper, but I want people to know me as a person as well. Cause, like, I'm in school. I work in my career already. I do TikTok, Instagram. I have done YouTube videos. I have them private now because I'm trying to, you know, like you said, intentional, especially with YouTube, because I've learned the algorithm, and if I don't do it right, I won't grow, especially with YouTube. But any other app, I'm posting. But yeah, I take pictures. I model. Model for myself though, like as far as just, you know, cover photos or just pictures I want to hang up in my house, stuff like that. There's really truly nothing I can't do. Like, I know how to dance. I can learn choreography. I can teach choreography. I can act. Like, you said something about crying? I can cry right now. Like, I'm a great actor. Like, I remember I used to fake it, and I used to be talking to my friends and be like, we finna act, I'm finna cry. I'm gonna say, you took my key, my house key. Like, and I'm mad you took my key and lost it. Could cry. And I would fake cry. Because I was in theater too. So, there's just a lot that I can do. Like a triple threat, but I'm more than a triple threat, but I'm really a triple threat. People just don't know yet, because if you pay attention to the details, you can see it. But I haven't been able to take it to the next level because, you know, acting, you got to get an agent so they can book you for real shows. I don't know nobody in my life that is really doing it. I don't know how to find an agent. Google don't give me enough. Like, it could be a scam. And so it's different.
So I'm gonna show you how God works. Because, like, we don't really know each other. But when you talk about being genuine and humble and doing stuff for people and hoping that it comes back to you. So I got 2 or 3 friends that are actors that have been on Chicago PD and Chicago Fire and Empire. And
that's what's up.
So
all my favorite shows.
Before you,
I know Empire, all the Chicago Fire and all that. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna say shout out to Antoine because he's a grown man now. You know what I mean? Like he's really done some things with his life, bro, and I done seen him grow. So before you leave, I will give you his contact, his IG, and how you tap in with him and see if he can give you some advice or at least steer you to the right person.
That's a bet.
That can help you.
I would appreciate that.
So you said do it all because you do a lot of different things. So I released a project called Man of Many Hats because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I do more than just music. Like, a lot of people don't even know I do music because I don't lead or tell people anything about that. You know what I mean? That's why I created this platform. But you said that you were in theater, you do acting, cried to drop a hat. So that leads me into your music. Your videos. Boxing.
Okay.
Take me through it. First, take me through the song.
Oh, okay.
And then take me through the video.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, I used to smoke in my garage because I stay with my mama right now, and shit, I can smoke in the garage. That's when I started smoking. Now I'm in my room with it. I wish I was in the garage, but I seen a bug ran in the house. I never went back to the garage after that day because I was comfortable, and I had my friends would come over. We all had chairs in a circle. That's where it really started. We was all just freestyling in the garage, comfortable, having a good time. But once I seen the bug, I said, gotta get up out of there, and that's what I did. But so it started off in the garage, and I found the beat on YouTube. What's his name? Ricky Rick on the beat. I found his beat, And honestly, when I make a song, it's the beat. The song already speaks to me. And the thing is, like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, straight up. I don't even know, like, how I came up with that song. Because it's so hard and so many people fuck with it. I was really just talking my shit, and it ended up being something that people fuck with. And it's crazy because, like, I've written songs, but I haven't really written songs. Because I have songs that I did before that, but I was trying to piece it together. Because when you start learning how to piece the songs together, it makes it different. That's why that song only has the chorus twice, because I really didn't know what I was doing. I would just be writing. I was talking my shit the whole way through. But I needed to learn how to piece it together. And I ended up, like, because, like, the question you had asked earlier, you was like, is there anybody that need to be in there with you? So I wrote the song by myself, though. But, like, the vibe I get with my homegirl, her name Deja. Like, I haven't been in the studio with her in a minute, but the vibe, our energy when we get together, like, we turn up. So she always, like, outside just turning me up. I know she outside. Then when I come out and we just, hey, like, we just turn up, like, when I get out and listen to it. But back to, like, just, you know, just being in that garage. Like, it was a vibe for me, like, because I was, the energy that I already had in the garage, no, I was freestyling there with my friends, my homeboys, my girls, we having a good time. So just coming back to the garage by myself and being able to tap in and put my headphones in and really be focused, it worked. And it's, I don't know, like, I wrote it, some songs I write, I don't drop until maybe like a couple months or like a year later, because there's a lot of songs that I do have already, but that one, like, oh yeah, it was after high school. I was mad. Because remember I told you after high school, that's when I started going hard. So, in high school, I took a knee. I was the captain of my drill team. You remember everybody was taking a knee? I took a knee with my team. Okay? And everybody hated that sport. Everybody hated that sport. We had got gun threats. Everybody was mad. But it was when everybody was doing this, I said, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm going to do it too. Somebody whispered it with my ear, was like, do you think we should do it? As the captain, I was like, that's what I stand for. Shit, why not? Let's do it. And so that's where it all began. After my coach got mad at me, that's when I started smoking, and I stopped giving a fuck. Like, cause I was a great student, like damn 4.0 type shit. Like, I was a great student, always on my shit. But then after that, once that happened, I was like, I'm finna show you something. Then once I graduated, I started talking my shit, and a lot of it is about her, like my song Freestyle, like talking about school shit, talking about my coach. Like, don't play with it, don't play with it. Like, yeah. And so, it's really after high school, that's when I started going hard. Because I was just mad. I was mad. Because y'all think I'm not going to be better than that? Like, y'all think I'm just the captain? You don't think I'm going to be worldwide? You don't think I'm going to reach bigger people? Now I'm going to show you. And if I got to do it alone, I'm going to do it. And that's honestly how it started. It started off by myself. No support, no nothing until people, you know how that saying, we're not saying, but people only believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. So I was truly believing in myself at that moment, going hard. Like, because that was the only thing I was worried about, was me. Like I said earlier, I want to wake up being happy. How can I do it? I'm going to talk my shit. And, yeah, and did that.
Okay, so we was talking about boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you used to do theater.
Yeah.
So now walk me through the video.
I did theater, and I also, on TV, like on demand, music on demand, I used to watch music videos as, like, for TV. I used to watch all the music videos on music on demand. And so I already knew how a music video should be set up. And I had reached out to a bunch of places that had, like, a boxing ring that I could, you know, use, pay for, or just use. I think I paid for that one for about 2 hours. I can't remember the price, but they was with it. I got there, it was closed, nobody was in there, and it worked out. And hit up my girls, because I usually have the same girls in my music videos.
The ones that was doing the hip rock?
Yeah. And I told them, like I said, don't play with it. Okay, look, and they did that. They did that. And it's crazy you brought that up, because as I do my music videos, I kind of come up, bring it to life. And so once I had them there and I saw the lockers, I was like, okay, y'all start rocking with it, and we finna turn up. Like, start rocking, let's go. Like, I just, like, I'm the energy, like, me too. Like, if you're around me and you don't want to turn up, please
Don't be around me.
Like,
Yeah.
please don't, because I'm I'm genuinely happy. Like, I love to have a good time, even if I'm not feeling good. I want to laugh. I want to dance. I don't care about, you know, everybody else. If I'm with you, we gonna have a good time. I don't care what nobody talk about. And that's what happened. Like, the girls came together. Most of them didn't even know each other, and they just knew me. And they all came, and it's crazy because I didn't necessarily tell them to wear black.
All of them just wore black.
Yeah. And I ended up wearing like a little black too. It just shit. I just said come with some athletic gear, like you boxing, you warming up.
You know why they wear black?
Why do you think they wear black?
They say black make you look slimmer.
You think so? Mm. But there's a lot of workout gear that is black. But I like the colorful stuff. It's cute. It's sense.
That's why I wear black. Okay, but yeah, keep walking me through it. So who shot the video?
Dan.
Dan to the.
Damn.
Dan
the man.
Dan to the L.
No, I call him Dan the man. I be calling him Dan the man. I just call him. That's just what I call him, Dan the man, cause he gonna come through. Like,
okay.
I think I just created it, cause this is my like second or third time just calling him Dan the man, cause. That's
So did you have the ideas based off of, you know what I mean, the scenes, like you knew where you was at, so you was like, okay, I want to do this because you said you can put together choreography.
Yeah.
So.
He also helped come up with the creative idea as well. He was like, okay, you stand right here, because there's like a scene where I was standing like in the front, like rapping, the girls just in the background, and he was like, do it like that, because I was gonna work it, but he was able to really work it. So he definitely helped me with my creativeness doing that, because I just have the idea. He helped me bring it to life, and that's another great thing about working with him, is he gonna find the angles, he gonna find the lighting, and he gonna make it work.
Okay. Push it.
Yeah, that's honestly my worst, not worst, but my least favorite.
Tell me why.
It's my first song I ever dropped. Came up with it so fast. As soon as I heard the beat, this that shit that made that boy go crazy. I know it's like when I heard the beat, I just wrote fast, too fast. I didn't even and dropped it because I didn't give a fuck. I just dropped it, and I wish people fuck with it though, because I also added the na 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 na. I added that. That wasn't a part of the beat, because somebody actually bought the YouTube beat that I had, and I reached out to the person that made the beat, and they had 4 different versions of the beat, and he sent me one of the versions, and then when I got into the studio, Tyler, I told him, I said, I want to add that, like that New Orleans bounce, because it was giving, hey, this that shit that make that boy go crazy, he gonna fuck around and when I have my baby. Like, I came up with that so fast. I was literally in my kitchen, because I was just on YouTube one day, and as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, oh, this that shit that make that boy go crazy. Yeah. It was too fast.
When you say fast, how long do you think it took you to make it?
That day, I'm not gonna lie, that day, because like the beat speaks to me. As soon as I heard the beat, it was there. And when you have the chorus, it's easy to come up with the verse, and if you know the setup of the beat, all you gotta do is fill it in. And when I filled it in, I didn't rap fast. I rapped, pretty steady. So it was easy.
And you don't like it?
Mm-mm.
But it's one of your most played songs.
I don't think so. My most played is Rock.
Have you looked at the numbers?
Not on Apple Music. On Spotify, yes.
Okay. I'm going off what I seen off of Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, it got some streams on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the first one that I ever dropped first. So I put on platforms and shit. I don't like it, but I'm gonna turn up to it. But I'm not gonna perform it. Have you ever seen me perform that song? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm not. People fuck with it though. Like my homegirls, they gonna play that. They just
but it be those songs.
Yeah.
Your friends you be
that's the one
I
don't even like it.
Oh, this older.
When I heard it, the first thing I thought is you should go shoot your video in a strip club.
But I don't think about strip clubs. That's not I fuck with the strip club. I'm gonna go in that hoe. If you want to break a record. No, but who have you seen break a record with a song that has? I'm not talking about out here. Oh. Well, tell me.
Meg got a video on the street.
Which one? Oh, I haven't watched music videos in a while. So. But it's the one that
Movie? What was that?
I don't know.
I can show you one called Coke Bottle.
By who?
Fresh Cocaine. The remix got Nelly on it.
But okay, so I guess let me say it like this instead. I'm appealing to young folks too, cause them little kids in middle school they gon' turn up. So I feel like, and I also want my family to watch my shit. I want my grandma to watch my shit. Like my shit, they can play my shit. They gonna turn up to my shit in the strip club. I'm posting on my story. You can make a reel to it. You can do a little video, but I'm not gonna put it on my platform. That's just what I'm appealing to. I'm trying to put my shit on TikTok. Kids is on TikTok.
You booming on TikTok right now?
I have been booming. I haven't had a viral video in a couple months, like viral to me. Well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I've been putting some videos on private, but videos that I have.
Why you putting them on private?
Cause
If you
Why
made it,
that laugh right there? You know.
but if you made it, you obviously intended for somebody to see it.
yeah, but that should be going up. But
Oh shit.
but I don't have an issue with it. But I'm a how do I put this? I'm about my business, and sometimes I feel like my brain needs to be focused on me. And sometimes when my content isn't necessarily focused on me, and I'm feeling good about what I posted, I'm not gonna have it on my page, regardless of the views, because I know I'm gonna get the views. So I'm just protecting my brand. That's all.
So,
I had to, fix that.
What's your favorite song that you've done?
Favorite?
Yeah, favorite. Out of, let me see what I got.
Okay, yeah, give me a list.
Act a Fool, which you got out right now, video, right?
Yeah.
And the song is on all platforms, right?
Yes, indeed. Active for Scarlet T.
Okay. You got Summer, My Dance, and A Pretty Bitch freestyle.
Ooh, them four? Okay. You want to put 1, 2, 3, 4?
From me listening to it, it seems like I knew Push It was your first.
Whoa.
That you had dropped.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna say first. That's like top.
No.
Nah.
I'm listening to the progression of your lyrics, and you know what I mean, the timing on the beats, and you know what I mean, just the way you doing your vocal projections, changing the pitches of your voice. You know what I mean. I'm listening to every song, and I can see the order that they're going in. But that's why I'm asking you, what's your favorite, and why is it your favorite?
I had to think, 'cause I'm rapping in my head. Shit, this is tough. Like the Full Summer, Pretty Bitch, Freestyle. What else was on there? My Dance. I could put that in 1, 2, 3, 4. I could start from 4.
Okay.
Okay. So are we going 4? We're gonna go for My Dance. He liked the way my body moving, and he the way I do it. I'm the girl who's up in here. I'm the one he choosing. That one's going 4 because I don't like my vocals, my pitch. I don't like my pitch, and it was not a beat for me. But people don't fuck with it. That's number 4. Pretty Bitch Freestyle. I do Full Summer. But Pretty Bitch Freestyle is number 3 because that was a remix. But I did what I had to do. But I don't like the pitch on that one either because I was still trying to develop and learn. And I went too hard. I was going too hard on that one. And then after Full Summer, those two, I feel like those are basically damn near the same song. I ain't gonna lie, because I could play them on the album together and it's gonna mash up real good because I'm talking my shit on both. Shit, that's tough. They know I'm gonna act a fool. They talking about drama, I turn up too. Or I got the heat in the summer, I'm hot like a summer, I'm troubleless up when I'm pissed. I keep a Cause you know. Okay.
You like different things about different songs.
Yeah. And those two, I feel like I gave the same energy and gave the same effort as far as my ability, my vocals, my pitch. Like everything was low key. Cause at that point I found my voice. I found out how I want to come. and that's what I was going to do. So them songs, I did it. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna put Summer's number 1 because I got a feature with Quinn on that one that I haven't dropped.
Okay.
You put that as number 1.
That should be hard.
I already got it. I just ain't dropped it. It's not the summertime yet.
So you just waiting.
Once the summertime hit, I'm gonna hit him up. Like, I'm gonna drop this. Let's get this shit going.
Okay, so this is for both of y'all. Earlier we was kind of talking, right, about being underestimated. And I was telling you off camera, I was like, oh, I know your biggest fan.
Type shit, yeah.
And we was laughing, right? Like, but how does that make you feel to know that you have not only men, you know what I mean, that are looking at you and, okay, she's an attractive woman, I'm trying to talk to her, but they don't take the time to really get to know your music or you?
That's their problem. Because I have 2 older brothers. I ain't no fool. I ain't no goofy. I could be one of the bros. Like I said, I was smoking in the garage with my homeboys because them are my dogs. Never been that. Never been on that because I'm not one of them. And so it's just dumb to me for people to do that. Why not get to know me as a person? Because we could be friends, and it never gotta be that. We should grow, make music, network, or you can just you got to know me for a day, or you see me and you get to watch me grow type shit. So I don't really find me attractive, cute. It's cool because that's a part of being a rapper, a part of the image, part of doing what I do. Shit, I'm not light skinned. So shit, if that's what's appealing, turn me up. But also realize I'm not one of them. Like, not one of them. You have to really, I'm Mrs. Do-It-All. I do a lot. And if you don't realize it or don't see me as a person, it's like, it's not adding up. Man, make it make sense.
Ma'am?
Okay, so what was the question?
Oh, she high.
No, for real, no.
I'm just like,
for real.
I remember what you said, but I'm just like,
I just said,
people
you
find
know,
how
how does that make you feel when these men look at you and they're like, oh, she's attractive, I'm going to slide on her, I'm going to holler at her. And even if you, find them attractive, you start talking to them, and then you get to realize they really haven't paid attention to who you really are. Like, they don't know about the music. They don't really know you.
Well, I don't really, tolerate, that's not really my type, even, because I'm in a relationship now. But when I used to, talk to people, and I tell them, oh, I just went to the studio, and I feel like if they don't ask, about the studio, if they don't inquire, they just start talking about some other shit, it's little shit like that I notice. I feel like you need to be interested. You don't have to be interested in the same things as me, but I feel like you need to show interest in the shit that makes me happy. Or I feel like you don't even really. That's you just liking the idea of me and not me as an actual person. So for me, I don't even really get too far with people like that because that's something I noticed early on. But I feel like in the industry though, I've talked about this on another podcast. It's a lot of dudes that will, want to work with me, but,
they got different intentions.
Yeah, they be having different intentions, too. So you have to be careful of that
shit, too, because that shit is, The shit is, they on some, let me get a feature, they sliding up, hard eyes, sliding up, sliding up, you, Now I see what you on. Now I ain't finna get in the booth.
But now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't even want to, because now I know your intentions wasn't, because even still, I feel like even if you're attracted to somebody, it can still just be, y'all can still handle business without them trying to,
do some dumb shit.
Be on you. Or if it's that, let it be that. Yeah. But don't try to, work with me. And then, that's when you get the chance to just,
try and fuck with
shoot your shot. You could have just led with shooting your shot, because now I feel like it's kind of like a setup. You trying to get me,
what you on?
To yourself. You was plotting on me,
the whole time.
That's why I don't that's why I said it start making you feel uncomfortable. Damn, because I was just trying to work, but now I know you trying to
do the most. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of men don't realize that we're working with female artists. I heard like Mulatto was talking about it too.
Yeah, with Kodak.
I say,
And it's
goddamn dudes. Damn dudes.
So, have y'all had an experience like Lotto to where you have done a song with somebody and not been able to use that song because after they done that song, they thought it was something different?
Nah.
No? Okay.
I mean,
I would handle it probably similarly.
If I didn't
Like, fuck the song.
no, if I felt uncomfortable, I ain't doing shit. Fuck it, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
You gonna have to just listen to my music and wish you had me as a verse feature.
Yeah. Just because you want to, like, I don't know. I feel like some men be so entitled, like, just because you want to fuck me. I mean, I want to fuck you. Like,
Bro,
I feel like that isn't, like,
that shit funny.
people, everything is not transactional like that. Like, I feel like we gonna work together, let's work, but don't, like, try to hold, like, strings over my head. Like, I don't even, like, it's somebody took my pictures before, and I feel like he already was, like, trying to, like, just, how can I say? I feel like he was already getting to, like, and I had just met him. So I already was like, you know what? Like, he can't be, like, my photographer long term. Because he already, like, I feel like he would, like, try to keep the pictures from me or something.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't text him back, like.
You don't have to say this person's name, but this is somebody local?
Yeah, but no. It's really not, like, he cool, but that was just an example. Like, I feel like he was I could tell that he was interested in me. Because he already was, like, before the pictures were taken, attitudes had already been caught, but I had just met him. So I feel like he already was just like, I could see him in the future, like, being the type of person that was like, oh, like, well, I thought, you know, you fucked with me, like, you didn't fuck with me like that, like, now I'm not gonna see your pictures, like, I don't like, that's why I feel like when it's business, it need to be business, because sometimes when you start mixing shit, it just get too messy, like, yeah.
So, did y'all get a chance to see the Austin We Up Top 20 list?
Yeah.
Ooh, chuckle. Ooh, clutch girls. Oh.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
cute.
saw it.
Yeah.
What? So.
It was cute.
It was cute.
No, it was a cute, like, list to me don't mean, like,
At nothing.
because it's like,
I understand. Everybody feels that way. Everybody feels like the list doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna tell you why. To me, what lost me, there's a lot of people that deserve to be on there. I'm not gonna say that they don't.
There's plenty artists. Plenty.
But the explanations behind the list when you're telling me, oh, these are the people that I was seeing. But these are also the same people that I see you in lives with and interacting with on a daily basis. Did you venture outside of your circle to get to know other artists in the city the same way you say we need to tap in with you? If we're sending you videos and we're sending you something we got going on and we're not getting no response, not getting no shares, no nothing, how did you ever have an opportunity as an artist to make it on there?
I mean,
I feel like
I really don't even know what to say. I don't, because
it's the luck of the draw.
yeah, it depends on who you know. If you know them and you've been rocking with them, they've been seeing your stuff, they've been, sharing your stuff, been liking your stuff, you definitely was on that list.
And it's a cloud competition too. Like in the music industry, like if you have like a lot of followers, that's like it's like good looks.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
But see, I'd rather not have a lot of followers.
No, I don't think that it's important. But I feel like the game is the game. Like I've noticed, like it don't matter who you are. Like that's just how it is. Like even when you coming up in music, like as soon as somebody like more important to other people like deems you as important, then everybody start rocking with you. So they see like somebody else that you popping.
So should you pay for views?
No, I wouldn't.
Right.
I want organic, but I feel like a lot of people do be paying for followers and like
They do.
I wish people be real about it, but you could tell like I appreciate my 3,000 however much followers because I feel like they really like engage
Because
with
it's
me.
real people
Because
rocking
it's
with you.
because it's people that have like hella followers, but like,
Engagement.
how do you have this many followers, but we got the same engagement and like,
Type shit.
you barely getting like engagement on your shit.
But it's
like,
also the algorithm. It's the algorithm as well. Because me, for example, I went viral.
But you get engagement.
But it depends. It depends.
I'm talking about you know what I'm talking about though.
I do. But I'm like,
Wait, hold on. What
I'm
are we talking about?
not
I
talking
got
about
followers
nobody.
too, so I'm just
But
trying to
I'm saying
explain
that
like
there's-
how this shit goes.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
There's no
It's-
shade
it's
to
deep.
you, but you know what I mean. Some
Yeah, I
people
feel
like
it.
how you got 1 million followers and you getting 60 comments. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Not even 60 comments. No comments. How you got?
none. That's not. Wait, hold on. Something add up.
Yeah, my math
Like,
ain't mathing.
yeah.
I need to know.
And it's like not
Makes
even to be
sense.
white people like that, but I feel like I just appreciate like whenever my organic comes, like I'm gonna be grateful because I'm gonna know that people like really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be on some like fake shit. Like it's gonna be real love. Like I feel like you do more when you, like I was saying earlier, reach the people you're supposed to reach.
Yeah.
Like you trying to reach everybody, like you're not for everybody. So.
Everybody not gonna fuck with you, but the people who gonna fuck with you gonna be there.
Okay. Well, before we get out of here, one thing I want y'all to do is make sure y'all let these people know where they need to go to find you.
It's your girl Skylar T. Follow me on Instagram. Really, just go to Instagram, click that link in my bio, and it's at the Skylar T, TheSkylarT.
And y'all can follow me everywhere at Lil Naj, L1LNHA, because I'm the one, period.
L1L.
L1L.
If you type in LIL, you're not gonna find her.
Yeah, no, because I'm the one. That's part
L1L.
of it.
Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all for coming to KUSH and CONVO, gracing my platform. Like I said, I want to give y'all flowers. Y'all definitely got the city on fire right
Definitely
now.
gave us our flowers.
And
And real life.
definitely are giving these men a run for their money out here with this music. So a lot of us need to go ahead and step our shit up, fellas. Because all I've been hearing about for about the past 2 months now is the women. Okay, so I want to see us do something. All right, thank you ladies again
You want to
for
see y'all
coming.
do something? Me too. Me too. He talking about the men, but ladies, yeah.
Well, thank y'all again. I appreciate y'all.
You're welcome. Deuces. No.
Had a good time.
Good.